Well, apologetics is really trying to listen to our culture, the questions they're asking about faith, and saying, look, these are good questions. Now, maybe there are good answers that can be given. And it's also trying to say, look, maybe faith needs to explain itself in terms that our culture can understand. So if you like, it's partly about defending faith. It's partly also about trying to state faith in terms that really connect up with what our culture is. So I suppose it's partly about communication, it's partly about defense. But for me, the big issue is engagement, showing there's some good questions being asked, and faith actually has some good answers that it can give. I think there are many people in our culture who would say that faith really needs to defend itself. Certainly Richard Dawkins would. I think that's a fair point. And so I think part of the task of, for example, Christian theology is to say, look, here's what we think and here is why we think it. In other words, not simply assert, but show why this makes sense. And not simply show why this makes sense, but also saying, look, if this is right, it opens up some very important ways of seeing things and thinking. So I think showing it has good foundations, but also good outcomes. I think those are two very important things to do.